everyone. It's been a while since we've done a video like this, but as you may know, my name is VB Gamer,
And I'm VentusoftheWind.
and welcome back to to another The Right Gamer Opinion.
Yeah, it's been a very, very long time since we've been able to do something like this. So, just to say that our
Old laptop was kaput. We didn't have enough money to buy a new one, and plus with a lot of things that happened during last year with one of our parents passing away,
we eventually had to stop things for a while and try to recollect ourselves. But now this year we managed to get things situated, and we're back again.
Yes, and now we got a lot of things to talk about. Like, for instance, with the presidential election, I know we don't talk politics, but it's kind of nice that Trump is starting to hammer down on certain things.
Well, we're going to keep that.
Yeah, we'll keep it on
end.
down low.
For right now, we're going to concentrate on the game that we're doing a review on, which is Mario and Luigi Brothership. So,
A lot, from what I know, when this game was announced, everybody was super hyped for it. But unfortunately, due to a certain game review thing, it kind of got a lot of backlash.
some of the backlash that it got was unfounded, to be honest. The game is kind of straightforward and all that, and the gameplay itself is kind of easy, with the mechanics being similar. And well, as you can tell from what I'm doing for the battling here, I'm just going through the first
Instances of the battle system. Because honestly, I think despite it being in a way which they say hand-holding, it's supposed to be meant for kids too. So even a kid can learn the basics like this because they need to know the mechanics, the gameplay, and how to defeat certain enemies. It's basically fun for them. But for
younger,
it may
older
be
people,
it may be
it's just a little bit repetitive, as stated. But the game is fun.
the story is good too. I mean, I see no issues with it, but there are certain aspects of the game which they say that lags a bit, and
We haven't experienced
any of that. We haven't. But in my own honest opinion, I say that this game, despite what the IGN company said, it deserves a little bit more like a 7 or 8.
Yeah, pretty much. In our opinion, the game runs pretty smoothly, and I've actually beaten the game, but I started over in order to get the review done. So, but in any case, I would probably give it an 8, actually, because of how well the game played and how
The story goes, and how deep it is. I mean, sure, this is like our only Mario and Luigi game that we ever played. We hardly ever played any of the Mario and Luigi games, but all I can say is that this is one of the games that is a must play. And personally, for me, for my score, I would give it an 8.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, that's for our first rating for this year. It's going to be an 8 out of 10 for both of us.
Indeed. And personally, I think that it's more deserving for this score. I'm not bashing the IGN for their low score, but I think they haven't even. They are not fans of the game of the whole series, but I just feel like they need to do better.
Yeah, they need to do better on their ratings because they're just doing things out of context for what I know. So,
okay, so with that out of the way, is there any other things that we need to talk about?
well, partly much other than compared to like what we discussed before about the election and Trump's inauguration and his
his a lot of laws that are being passed out. I mean, I'm surprised that during his first day he signed a lot of documents just on the get-go, that he's making promises that everybody will be happy with, but unfortunately there are a lot of Democrats that are kind of like,
well, it's just these weirdos who are going all over the place and saying that he's messing up the economy and he's going to ruin people's lives because of him redoing all the stuff that they potentially worked hard for, but no, I mean, they had completely messed things up. So it's all this DEI nonsense that they have been trying to force down our gullets with all this other crap that we've been having to deal with. And I personally think that it's a bunch of BS that we don't need to be
dealing with, because we want America to be the country that leads all others.
Just like how it was years ago before all of this woke nonsense started to happen. So, but other than that, I mean, Trump has been dealing with all of it
in one fell swoop. Within these first few weeks, we've been seeing immigrants being sent out into the country, back to where they belong, and most of them were criminals, and and a lot of people are like, "Wow, he's really doing it."
It's not more so that because it's more so that he's dealing with all of the immigration and the illegal immigrants, especially those who haven't even gotten their papers yet. So I feel sorry for the families who are here and who are just trying to do honest work. But if you haven't had your papers done, you got to go at it. You got to go back.
Yeah, I mean, we're not trying to like say that we're kind of like mean people, but people need to understand that when they are trying to come into our country, they need to go through the right procedures.
Yeah.
So, other than that, let's get down to the nitty-gritty about what we have planned for this year. And basically, we're going to do a lot more videos now that my brother finally gotten a new laptop and we can finally make new vids.
Yeah, so be sure to look forward to some new stuff. And we also hope that you guys will be watching out for new things as well. I haven't been able to do much of anything on my side, on my channel, but I'm going to try to do something. Yeah, that depends on how things play out.
Yeah, and not only that, but we do plan also to show off card collections, and not to mention any booster packs that come out during the year. But there is one small thing that I kind of like have an issue with, and I know it's going to be a rant, and it's this whole prismatic evolutions deal that's been going on. It's been going on for like ever since December when it was first getting out there. All these people trying to scout the thing because they want to show off their card collecting muscles and show off their stuff. And not only that, people like me who wants to at least get one of the things just can't get it because of these scalpers, and I feel like I'm missing out on these cards that I like because of a certain Pokemon that I enjoy, the evolutions. I've been collecting these things for nearly 10 years, and I feel like I want to try to at least get some of them just to be happy with what I get. But
well, some of the times you can't get what you want because of the stuff that's going on. So,
and I feel like it needs to be addressed, and hopefully the Pokemon Company will fix all that, because they did say that they were going to bring out more of it. And
but unfortunately, from the situations that I've been hearing in some of the hobby stores, they've been unable to get a hold of this stuff.
Yeah,
and of course, it's probably due to more scalpers, but what can you do? That's how it is.
Well, okay. With that little rant aside, we got ourselves more of our videos coming up during the coming months and during this year, and then we're planning on to do like box openings or pack openings of Ryan's Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
And hopefully my cards of Pokemon if I ever get to some.
We'll see how things play out. But in any case, this is Ventus of the Wind.
And this is your VD Gamer. We'll be signing off, and hopefully you all have a good night.
Later.